guys, this is Ollie. We just took a quick look at K-pop from first to fourth generation. So let's start off today with some K-pop news. The biggest news, of course, is the comeback of G-Dragon from Big Bang. G-Dragon released his new song Power in October, showcasing his global popularity, and on November 22nd, he surprised fans with another new track, Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet Home climbed charts both in Korea and internationally, reaffirming Big Bang's enduring global influence. This marks Big Bang's first group song in 2 years and 7 months since Still Life, with members Taeyang and Daesung featuring on the track. The song features a nostalgic hip-hop rhythm with G-Dragon's signature free-flowing rap, leaving a strong impression. The climax with the line, "It's about time to rock on," signals a fresh new beginning for G-Dragon and raises anticipation for his future projects. Now, 2NE1. In 2009, 2NE1 debuted and immediately caused a sensation, earning the nickname the Female Big Bang. With their bold concepts, fashion, and performances, they became a groundbreaking girl group. 2NE1 set records during the golden age of idols by winning the Rookie of the Year and Grand Prize awards simultaneously, and they were the first Korean girl group to hold a world tour. After officially halting activities in 2016, 2NE1 made a full group comeback this past October after 8 years and held a concert in Seoul. Starting in the Philippines in November 16, 2NE1 is expected to continue the excitement of their 15th debut anniversary with an Asia tour in 9 cities, including Hong Kong, Tokyo, and Singapore. It's of course very exciting to see the return of such legends as Big Bang and 2NE1, or as we call them, idols of idols. But now let's share some updates from the fourth generation groups. First up is Aespa. Aespa, who debuted in 2020, got their name by combining avatar and experience with the English word aspect, which means duality. They are a multilingual 4-member girl group consisting of Karina and Winter from Korea, Giselle from Japan, and Ningning from China. Aespa is a K-pop group that introduced the concept of blending the virtual world with the real world and is credited for introducing the hyperpop genre in Korea. In terms of getting worldwide attention, Aespa is seen as the next fourth generation K-pop girl group after Blackpink. Aespa has solidified their position with 5 consecutive million-seller albums, including Girls, My World, Drama, and Armageddon, as well as achieving 6 consecutive entries in the Billboard 200 Top 50 chart. Recently, at the 2024 Mama Awards, Aespa's Supernova was chosen as the Song of the Year. They swept 6 awards, including Best Girl Group and Best Dance Performance Girl Group. Now let's talk about some latest news from a hot girl group, Kep1er. Kep1er's 6th mini album, Tippy Tap, has entered the Billboard 200 chart for the first time since their debut in 2022. Kep1er is a 9-member girl group originally formed through Mnet's survival program Girls Planet 999. Known for their impressive charisma and unique team color, they have gained significant public love. Recently, the group reorganized as a 7-member team and released their first album with the new formation, making a fresh start. In September 2024, Kepler performed at KCON, Germany and demonstrated their global popularity by making it into a Billboard chart. Let's look forward to more of Kepler's amazing achievements. Okay, we've talked about the return of the legends BIGBANG and 2NE1. We've talked about some recent activities from Aespa and Kepler. Now let's look at some boy groups. Here's some fresh news from BTS and Stray Kids. BTS Jean's first solo album, Happy, debuted on number 4 on the Billboard 200 chart, dated November 30. This makes BTS the only K-pop artist to have both group and individual members rank in the top 5 of the Billboard 200. On November 21st, Jean appeared on the popular US talk show, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where he performed his title track Running Wild, thrilling fans in the US and around the world. Okay, now let's see what's new with Stray Kids these days. Stray Kids will release their album Skz Hop Hip Tape and the title track Walking on Water on December 13. The album name combines the group's abbreviation, Skz, with the word hip hop. The members of Stray Kids are set to showcase their unmatched charisma, embodying the spirit of global top artists. Additionally, the soundtrack album for the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, which includes Stray Kids' song Slash, has been nominated for the 67th Grammy Award in the category Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media. Let's look forward to more great news from them. As we can see with groups like BIGBANG and 2NE1, K-pop began its global expansion with the second generation of K-pop and has been achieving more and more success with each coming generation. Just like everything in our lives, progress through generations is very important. While K-pop evolves and grows through each generation, North Korea unfortunately is standing still, keeping its regime through family succession, from Kim Il-sung to Kim Jong-il and now Kim Jong-un. Since Kim Jong-un came to power in 2011, the past 13 years in North Korea have been solely focused on strengthening nuclear capabilities, sacrificing the lives and human rights of its people in the process. The last 13 years of the North Korean regime can be summed up as shooting, detonating, and boasting, with the country pouring its finances into nuclear tests and various missile development. The reality for North Korean citizens is poverty and hunger. In November, the UN General Assembly adopted a new resolution on North Korean human rights. On November 20, the UN General Assembly's Third Committee adopted a resolution condemning North Korea's human rights violations for the 20th year in a row since 2005. The resolution highlights the need for improvements in human rights and criticizes North Korea's strict laws such as the Anti-Reactory Thought Act and Youth Education Act and the Pyongyang Language Protection Act for severely limiting freedom and thought of conscience. It also accuses North Korea of using forced labor to fund nuclear and missile programs, while overspending on the military instead of protecting human rights. For years, North Korea has been illegally earning foreign currency through cyber activities and sending their workers abroad to fund the nuclear development and their regime. North Korea has reportedly provided weapons of mass destruction to Russia during the Russia-Ukraine war and recently sent thousands of young North Korean soldiers to the battlefield. This deployment of North Korean troops is not merely support based on the alliance between Russia and North Korea, but a serious security threat to the international community and a blatant violation of UN Security Council resolutions. It's important to recognize that Kim Jong-un's regime is sending young North Korean soldiers to die in Russia's war of aggression in Ukraine without any justification. The compensation for their lives is being used to fund Kim Jong-un's regime and weapon development. It is clear that international community needs to take some effective measures to stop North Koreans' influence and support of Russia in the Russia-Ukraine war. To protect global peace and security, bringing North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un to the International Criminal Court could be a solution. The ICC has already begun investigating crimes committed on Ukrainian territory and issued arrest warrants for Russia's Putin and 5 officials for war crimes and crimes against humanity. Now it's Kim Jong-un's turn. Since the weapons provided by North Korea have caused civilian casualties in Ukraine, Kim Jong-un should also be held accountable alongside the Russian officials who launched the missiles. North Korea ranks at the bottom globally in freedom, economic freedom, and press freedom indexes. It remains one of the worst violators of human rights in the 21st century. It's time for international community to unite, liberate North Korean citizens living like slaves under 3 generations of Kim's family dictatorship and ensure they are granted their basic human rights. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope it was interesting. I will try to bring more interesting topics for discussion in the future videos. Until then, please stay with us, like our channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, 안녕!